everybody. I got back recently from seeing Dune Part 2, and I just want to show you I'm watching the Yankees right now. So, you see that? I'm watching the Yankees. So, while I got this on in the background, hopefully that doesn't pick up too much of the sound of the game, so I don't get like a copyright or something from the the ESPN and MLB and whatnot. So basically, Dune Part 2. I like the first one. I never read the books. My dad read them, and he saw both movies with me, and he was impressed. Doesn't quite remember if how the books. It's been like a long time. He was like in high school when he read them, and he is now 69 years old. So it's been a while since he's like picked up the books. I am very tempted to wanna pick the books up. I'm assuming there's gonna be a part 3 because I'll just come out and say it. And this is a spoiler review, by the way, so I'll write that in the description. But it kind of left you hanging a little bit. Like there's some ends that are left loose, if you will, and that need to be cleaned up. And I believe there were like multiple books. I don't know if this might be the first book. Maybe it was a long book or something, and I don't know. I don't know if this is like multiple books or is it the first book. I don't know, but my dad seems to think that it was they left you hanging. And I'm like, well, I guess there's going to be a part 3, but I don't know for sure. If anybody knows, please put it in the comment section if you know this is going to be a part 3. I'm probably going to Google it before I post this video and put it in the description, whether there's a part 3 or not coming, and also like how many books were there. But as for the movie itself, it was long, and I enjoyed it. And unlike my dad, just about everyone else in the theater, including younger people in the theater. There weren't many young people in the theater. It was a daytime, and kids are in school, so it was mostly seniors. But there was like right ahead of me, there was a young guy like about my age, maybe younger, who had older parents with him or whatever. Or I don't think they were his grandparents. I think they were his parents. So, and he must have gotten up like 3 or 4 times to use the bathroom or something, unless he was using the phone. But I didn't have to get up like once to use the bathroom. What I did was, I had a cutoff point before I left to stop drinking. I walked this morning, so I had to drink a little bit after I came back. But then I had a cutoff point, and I used the bathroom before we left. And then when we got to the theater, I just ate the popcorn. I didn't touch the soda till at least past the midway point. And I only took one sip. And then I like averaged it out throughout the rest of the movie so I wouldn't have to go to the bathroom during the movie. And it worked. It worked really good. I kind of like, I'll drink a little bit here, then I'll say, okay, let a little more time elapse, getting close to the end, maybe I'll take another sip, and then wait for the credits to start, right before the credits to start rolling, or when the credits roll to take my next, to finish off the soda. And that usually works for me. I'm 42 years old. I am on diuretics and stuff, and diabetes medications and stuff, and thyroid medications, so it does affect that, you know. But I'm good to go. I can get through like a 3-hour movie if I pace myself with my drinking and stuff. Of the sodas and or if I got a tea, or if I got like an unsweet iced tea because I'm diabetic, or if I got like a Coke Zero or something. Or actually, when I go to the theater, I don't generally drink Coke Zero, or Pepsi Zero because, and I hope this isn't too much information, but it makes me a little too regular with my number twos. Gonna leave it there. Sorry if that's too much information. I just want to let that be known. But yeah, so the movie was really long, and I enjoyed it. It was interesting. I like the story. The cinematography was beautiful. They filmed it. We stayed for the credits like we always do. we're credits watchers because that's part of the show. It's it's a waste of money to buy the expensive ticket and then not stay for the credits. In my opinion, I recommend to anybody going to these movies out of respect for yourself and for the film, stay for the credits if you can. And if you gotta go to the bathroom, use the bathroom, come back, watch the credits. Unless you're really pressed for time, you have to get to dinner. But what my family does, is we wait for the credits, we don't rush it, and if we have to go somewhere like dinner or go pick someone up, then we do it. That's our time. Movies are our time. Don't rush it. So it's part of the movie. So and the Hans Zimmer score was, to me, was the highlight of the movie. It really made it what it was. It was, for me, my favorite part. I can't wait to get it on my speaker, on my Bose speaker. It's going to be really nice. And I also the characters were just great. It had Stellan Skarsgård as the really bad guy in it, and it had that Charlemagne actor and Zendaya and Josh Brolin and Batista, just to name a few of the actors that were in it. And Emily, no wait, not Emily Blunt. Well, I thought it was Emily Blunt, but I forget the name. Pugh, Florence Pugh. That was the actress from Oppenheimer. I think she played Oppenheimer's wife, um, who he allegedly cheated on. Apparently, he was. I don't know. It was. He was just. He had some infidelity going on there. But it was good. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie, and they filmed it in Jordan. They filmed it in the UAE. All kinds of desert locations in Africa. Um, Namibia, I think the country is called. They filmed it there. And then studio work in Canada and stuff like that. And probably LA as well. But yeah, really, the vistas, the cinematography, everything was just beautiful. The skies, the suns. It had a kind of like in Star Wars. I guess George Lucas got the idea from Dune. It had the binary suns where there are two or three suns going on. So that was really neat. And so I don't know how closely this is to the book. I may eventually. I could probably get the first book in the series for $1 or two from paperback from Amazon used. Rule of thumb: if you're gonna buy something, I've never had a problem really with buying used things from Amazon. Usually books and CDs and tapes, but I usually don't like to get CDs and stuff and DVDs and Blu-rays because there's always a chance it's gonna skip or something. But books are really a sure thing. You just look at the rating of the seller, make sure it's a good rating over so many months, and gets good reviews. And if it does, that's the way to buy a book if you want to go cheap. Um, I know I talked about the book Mindfulness in the past, and I bought that used. And the only bad thing is it comes with DVDs and stuff, and for meditating and stuff. That book, and I didn't get that. But anyway, back to the great movie. Out of a 10, I would give it a definite 9. A definite 9. I knock it down from a 10 or even a 9.5 because I felt like they could have chopped some of it in half. Not in half, but at least a half hour they could have shaved off this film and it still would have felt good. But really enjoyed it. I feel like it's going to be up for some awards. Definitely. Hans Zimmer, if not for nothing, should get some cinematography awards. I don't know if it'll win Best Picture or anything, but you never know. It's not your typical sci-fi film. It's very artsy, so I could see it being up for Best Picture. Very good film. I would recommend it if you like Star Wars, if you like sci-fi, if you didn't read the book, or if you read the book. I would recommend it. And so everyone, let me know if you've seen it, if you plan on seeing it, if you saw it, what did you think of it? If you saw the first one, what did you think of that? And also, did you read the book and then see the movie? And what did you think? What was your overall feeling for it? So that'll be it for today, guys. This will maybe probably be my last video of what day is it? Tuesday. The last video of Tuesday. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. So anyone who goes to Regal Cinema, I don't know if they all do this, but my Regal does like discounted tickets on Tuesday. They've been doing this ever since COVID, when the movies came back, and it's a good deal. I think it's like $6 or $7 or so, and you get like a ticket, which normally it would be like what 13 or 14 or more money than that. Even some places even might charge 15 for a ticket, which is ridiculous. When I was a kid, a matinee ticket would cost $7 or $6 to go to in the 90s. I guess inflation, everything goes up, but yeah, you're getting basically a pre 2000s price on your ticket with the discount days at Regal. And movies aren't doing too hot, but this movie is raking in the bucks on opening on box office on opening weekend. I wish it all the best, just for Hollywood's sake. We need to get back to normalcy with going to movies, and I hope it does good. And my theater was pretty packed. I mean, probably the most packed theater I've seen in months. Maybe since I saw Oppenheimer. I didn't see Barbie, but I saw Oppenheimer, and also Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was pretty crowded. Avatar, To the Way of Water in the first one. No, wait, the first one was in '99. Sorry, my bad. But Avatar, The Way of the Water, that was pretty packed. So, movies just they need to come back. Just people. I know it's like tempting to turn on your TV here, and watch streaming and wait for the movie to come out streaming. But it's so much fun for me, and I hope this is the same for a lot of people, and I wish people would get more back into it instead of watching it streaming, to just sit back, darken theater. You don't have to worry about dogs barking or phones ringing or people talking in your house or doorbells ringing or anything like that. All you got to do is, and there's no light streaming through the window or anything. You just sit in a darkened theater, you eat your popcorn, and it's you and the screen. You and the screen. You know what I mean? I mean that's the beauty of going to the theater that you don't get at home. And I hope in my lifetime that theaters never go out of business fully, like that they're always a thing. And also the size of the screen, you're never going to get that in a home theater, never, unless you're like a millionaire or something, or a billionaire, and can afford a real theater on the side of your house or your property. So everyone, keep seeing movies, keep supporting the arts, whether it's movies, classical music, theater, and have a great day. May the force be with you, and God bless.